So thank you, Peg, and thank you, other readers. It's a delight to be here again and to read with you. And before I forget, if anybody's going to the Mission District in San Francisco, let me know if you have room for 2 riders. Sue can give us a ride over to San Francisco, but if you're going closer, that would be in Bloom. I love this theme, Provenance, because I'm always thinking about where things come from. So it's easy to choose poems, and I'll read some poems related to the theme from all of my books. So I just saw the optometrist yesterday. I'm getting bifocals, but I don't have them yet, so I have to do this. So this poem is titled Creation Story. Can you hear? Or do I have to go first?
Yes.
Okay. You probably know in Genesis there are 2 creation stories. There's the famous one where Eve is made from Adam's rib, but then there's a really short one. It's just 1 sentence, and it's and male and female, he created them. Vanilla is the Emily Dickinson of orchids. Plain white flowers, yet its lush vine can trail 10 stories carried by the trees. Green pods are cured dark walnut brown. Sliced open lengthwise, infinitesimal seeds, printer's ink. Their black flecks ice cream or a sauce for pheasant or steeps in oil where the scent lingers like a morning moon. The Aztecs used vanilla, brewed it salty for Columbus. It took the English to make it sweet. A cure for impotence, they thought, smoking it with tobacco. Construct, the Elizabethans said, when, drawn by a woman's scent or the way she moved her head, they wanted her more than words. From the Spanish, vanilla, diminutive of Latin, vagina, the term for sheep. A vagina becomes a case, a portico covering travelers, a scabbard for a sword, the way Ptolemy made the earth the center and the Greeks named orchid tubers after testicles. No matter that some words glide over the tongue, entice us with sweet stories, we're still stuck with their roots in our throats. I remember sending that to a magazine to try to get it published, and the editor wrote back and said, "Are you making a reference to Deep Throat?" Actually, I was. This next poem is called Baron Haussmann and the Plan of Paris. Let's give the city stars, he said, looking at a map, seeing the slender medieval alleys named Old Lantern and Cold Cloak, gabled, half-timbered houses, corner-turreted and spiral-staired hotels, impediments to movement. Even the pointed roofs, the severe and calm Renaissance order, those too had to give way to 7-story apartments, stone facades like pinstripes, gray. At times, he pondered the cost, the demolished quartier, the poor banished to the city's frayed cuffs, but without regret. Labyrinths breed cholera and crime. Structures are not sacred simply because they endure. He ordered promenades from dumps, parks from gibbets, sewers and drains where stagnant water once stood. But he was proudest of the wide, sudden perspectives, the broad avenues giving citizens the sense of mountain climbers who, after so long attending to their feet, reach the top, take a breath, and say, "See how far we've come?" On other days, when they felt like specks, aphids sucking a spinach stem, did the people of Paris think of Haussmann drawing 12 avenues in a radius around Napoleon's arc, the firm hand, the straight edge, indelible ink. Emerging boldly from her skirt is her tail. It's mouse gray and strong enough for climbing. And oh, on the end it's got a hand, covered in fur, reaching past her knees when she stands. She wraps it around her hips when it's not wanted. By now the others have lost interest. They're watching basketball on TV. What a sight she'd be in court, tapping the gavel, writing a note, and pointing to the plaintiff all at once. Where can I get one? I ask. But she shakes her head. It's nothing you can buy. It's free to anyone who wants one and can show they won't abuse it. But why doesn't everyone? I cry. And then another thought creeps in. I hardly use the limbs I have. I should examine her tail for lice. With sadness in her mien, she nods. Yes, you'd think it would be common. You'd think it would be prized. No, two more poems. This one's titled Reading the Menu. This is my favorite part of the meal, she says, looking at her friend with eyes bright as coins in water. It's when the artichokes are so young they can be eaten raw. When the coriander rubbed tuna with tamari vinaigrette is medium rare. When the Kawano melon lemon ice blasts. And when the Barolla's bloom waits to fill the air with berry and leather. At this moment, the past is a small mouse twinkling around the edges of the room. The future sits like a pasha on his throne, and the present's diaphanous peignoir of words makes them forget what hasn't been offered. And then I'll end with poem titled E. So this book, Vivarium, is an abecedarium, and the way that I wrote a lot of letter poems is to page through the dictionary and then make lists of words that appeal to me and then look up their etymologies. And then like iron filings, they would sort of cling and create sometimes a story, sometimes something else, a discovery. Anyway, so there's a lot of etymology in here, and forgive me, I practice my Latin pronunciation, but I never took it in school, so I'm probably going to mess it up. So this is E. Essay, to try, from exagiare, to weigh out, examine. I was 11 and watching the Galloping Gourmet with his British-Australian accent and his glass of wine, learning how to get juice out of a lemon by rolling it hard on the counter. When the doorbell rang, my hair around cans to make it straight. The man next door, his receding hair combed back. Armenia, the weasel whose fur turns from brown to white in winter. Asked if anyone else were home. I said no. Edentate, lacking teeth. Asked if he could come in. Electric, from Greek, electron, amber, because it produces sparks when rubbed. I said no, I'm sorry. Euphemism, to speak with good words. We stood eye to eye, eutrophic, a body of water with so much mineral organic matter, the oxygen is reduced. Until I slowly shut the door in his face. Eve, from Hebrew, living, pushing with both hands. Thank you.